Hello everyone, this is Anisha Sharma, intern at LexClick and Company. I'm also a fourth year student at Modi University. The video of the firm, this video is not for any promotional activity of the firm or any advertisement of the firm as prohibited by the Bar Council of India. It is only for educational purpose. This video I'll be telling you about the today's judgment of the Meghalaya High Court that has stated that a forced vaccination drive against the COVID-19 virus would be an infringement or a violation of the fundamental rights of the people guaranteed under Article 21 of the Constitution of India. That would be violative to the right to life and personal liberty of the citizens. Stating that the court stated that the welfare policy for vaccination can never affect a major fundamental right, that is right to life and personal liberty and livelihood of the people. The Meghalaya High Court has held that mandatory or forceful vaccination does not find a force of law and hence are to be declared ultra vires ab initio. To ensure that people have an informed choice with respect to vaccination, the court issued a slim of directions to the state government in respect of vaccination of all shops, establishment and local taxis, etc. A division bench comprising of Chief Justice Vishwanath and Justice H.S. Tangeshwi observed that Article 21 of the Constitution encompasses within its fold right to health as a fundamental right. By the same analogy, the right to health care, which includes vaccination, is a fundamental right. However, vaccination by force or being made mandatory by adopting coercive methods violates the fundamental rights or the purpose of the welfare attached to it. It impinges the fundamental rights as such, especially when it affects the right to livelihood, which makes it possible for a person to live. Furthermore, it stated that right to the welfare policy for vaccination can never affect a major fundamental rights, that is right to life and personal liberty, especially where there exists no reasonable nexus between vaccination and prohibition of continuance of occupation or profession. A harmonious or a prospective construction of the provisions of law and principle of equity and good conscience and justice reveals that mandatory or forceful vaccination does not find any force of law, leading to such acts being liable to be declared as ultra vires ab initio. The development came while there was a PIL that was issued by the state government making mandatory for shopkeepers, vendors and local taxi drivers, etc. To get vaccinated before they resume to the work. The issue before the court was that whether vaccination can at all be made mandatory and whether such mandatory action can adversely affect the right of citizen which would deprive him or her from their right to livelihood. On the forceful vaccination, the court held that by considering the question of vital importance, the state government can be authorized to issue notification by issuing an order which is likely to have a direct effect on the fundamental rights of the citizens, especially on the subject matter that contains both public health and fundamental rights of the individuals. The court has also stated that the shopkeeper, vendors or the taxi drivers can be allowed or the government can impose a restriction or make it mandatory for them to either get vaccinated or they can put a board which is on any conspicuous part of the shop, or which is easily visible to the people, stating whether they are vaccinated or not. If they are vaccinated, then they need to put vaccinated on the board, and if they are not vaccinated, they need to write it that they are not vaccinated, and hence that guideline is authorized, but they cannot make it mandatory for the shopkeepers or the taxi drivers to get vaccinated before resuming their work. Thank you.